So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mask off part of the envelope, because this is where I'm going to want the address to go in on my envelope, and I want to have more space to write the address, so I need a little bit bigger box than what's there. So mask that off, and I'm going to ink this up, and I am using my StazOn ink. Take the mask off, and a little too much there, so I'm just going to wipe that off. And I'm just going to press that on here. I'll put it down there a little bit so I have more room for my box. Oops, sorry, it was off camera, didn't realize that. I'll press it down on my envelope, like so, and take a micron pen. I should have made that bigger there, but I think that'll be alright. And then just expand my space and I don't worry about it if it's not perfectly straight. I'm not going to worry about that. So that gives me room where I can write my address, and then I need something to write my return address. So I thought it would be cute just to do a little party balloon. Something like so. And that gives me a little space there to put my return address. Now, I want to make a matching card. So this is my card base, just regular cardstock. And I'm going to take the design. And this time, I don't want the little stamp on there because this is going to have my message. It doesn't need to have a stamp on it. So I'm just going to mask that off. Ink that up. And this is just a simple little card and matching envelope set here. Nothing really. I think I'm going to make this one this way. So I'm just going to ink that on there, like so. You stamp that on there like so, I think is what I meant to say. And then, again with my micron, just connect my little card base. But I do think this time we need a little friend here, so I'm going to take my little crow stamp, the tiny crow. I love this little tiny crow. And ink that up. And we're just going to place that like that on the envelope. And I do have a tendency to combine some of my stamps, so you can see this is the Tiny Crow card that it came on, but I also added the little song note, so both of my little stamps are on the same sheet and they go together, so it makes it easy for me to keep up with them. And I got in the other day my Type Alpha box. Really cute, love the little case it comes in. Now, all these stamps are loose when you get them, but they do have cards. So what I did, and you have this cute little block. So what I did is I took the card and I matched up my stamps to the card. So that's done with each one of these, as you can see. And it makes it easier to find them. Now I'm going to use a little bit bigger block because I want to write thank you on here. So give me a second and I'll set that up. Hopefully these are set up correctly, so I'm going to do a practice. So I ink them up and stamp them on a scrap piece of paper, and yes, there we go, thank you. Now take it to my card, so let's give it some fresh ink. And there we go, thank you. So the next step is to color everything in. And I'm not going to do a whole bunch of coloring, but I'm going to do a little bit. And I'm going to use my Moonlight Duos. This is Solar Flare Orange. This one is Asteroid Umber. And lastly, I have Deep Space Blue. And one thing that I like to do is keep my picks Now, I have sponges in here because I've also used these inks through stencils. It's great. Keep them, I use sponges when I do it. And look how they stay soft. You can reuse the same sponge over and over again. I keep the one that I use the white with. If I can show that a little bit better here. So I have two sponges. When I use the white one, that's that one, and this one was the orange. So you can see, and they're still soft. I can still use them over and over again, and I have my ink. Wow, can't say it. My ink picks in there also. So this one goes with the umber. Let's see, here's one. For the, get the name of that one again, Deep Space Blue. I'll have to go down there. And then the umber one is over here. So there you go. 3 picks with my 3 inks. Alright, so I'm going to do a little coloring. I love these for getting in little details. And this stamped image is perfect for small details. Look at that. I used something and I had embossing powder out when I was using this, and the embossing powder got on there, but I think that looks so pretty. KP, can you make a ink that has this sparkle in there like that? I would love that. Ta-da! Okay, so there you go. Very simple, easy cards and matching envelope. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give her a little bit of something to stand on here. Don't have to, but I am. So we're just going to I don't think I'm going to worry about that. I like because it looks like she's floating up with the balloon. Looks like she's floating in the air. But on this one, I grounded her just a tiny bit with a little straight line there. So easy peasy. Love how they look. It's so cute. Somebody's going to get this in the mail. Wonder who.